Hello and welcome to some new dog news. And as you watch the dogs that my video during the week have a little play and a swim and do whatever they do, you can listen to some fun dog news. The first one is a mum makes life-size dog houses for her pets entirely out of Lego bricks. A lady called Loretta, who's 40 and lives in Canada, builds her pet life-size dog houses in her dining room so her dogs have their own relaxing space to enjoy after a long walk. A Lego-obsessed mum who has collected bricks for 33 years makes incredible life-size houses for her dogs. Loretta, 40, got her first box of Lego when she was 7 years old. She loved it and collecting it became her passion, even after growing up and having children of her own. Now the mum of 3 has amassed several 100,000 bits of Lego which she stores in cabinets around the home, and her favourite hobby is building life-size dog houses for her dogs, each one bigger and more elaborate than the last. They take around 3 weeks to build, with Loretta working on them 3 to 4 hours a day and over 10 hours to break them down again. Afterwards, Loretta, a survey assistant from Canada, said, "I always wanted to build things my kids could go into, but then I started making them for my first dog, Ozzy, and he loved it. I don't use my dining room, so I took out the table, and now we have become the Lego room. I keep the houses up a couple of weeks before I break them down again, before I start planning the next one." It's a bit of fun, a bit quirky, and I'm sure dogs love their little spaces. In other news, a little note's gone viral. It's about a little boy who the family were going on holiday and leaving their dog with a dog sitter for the first time, and he wrote the dog sitter a little note so the dog was well looked after in his eyes. And the note says, "Hi there, Mr. Dog Sitter. I want you to know some things that Roxy likes. Number 1, having a blanket over her when she's lying down. Number 2, being scratched under the chin and at the top of her head. Number 3, her pet spot is behind the couch near the back door. Thank you, from Katie's son." So this little boy, the post went out on Reddit, and it's racked up more than 7,000 views or upvotes that they do on there, and plenty of positive comments. Just so much nicer to hear good news stories, isn't it? There's always so many bad news stories, and I do like to try and find the good news stories. So Aldi have said they're bringing back their pots of ice cream for dogs this year, after it being such a big success last year. So owners will be pleased to know that it's only $2.99 a pot, and instead of our dogs staring at us with drool coming out their mouths while we eat our 99 flake, they can now tuck into their own ice cream again. It's in the shops from now, and they're hoping it will be a really big seller over the summer. Although the way the weather is, I'm not sure people will be eating ice creams quite so much, but I'm sure it's going to get hotter as the year goes on. Last year, Aldi became the first supermarket to launch the dog-friendly ice cream. The popular pup treat sold out within record time, and nearly 30 tubs every minute flying out the freezer when it was launched in June last year. So they're returning that again for this year. And I have to say, there's a lot of places that do cater for dogs now. I've been to Greggs drive-through or Costa's, and Starbucks started it, and they do the puppuccino, where they put some squirty cream into a little tiny cup, and the dogs can lick that, and it's called a puppuccino. And they're normally free from these shops, just as an extra when you buy yourself a coffee, which is a really nice touch, isn't it? So puppuccinos, ice cream, it's all looking good for the dogs for the summer. In other news, thieves that steal dogs and cats could face up to 5 years in jail after MPs back tough new laws on pet abductions. Legislation that recognises pets also feel distress if they're snatched from their owners cleared its final hurdle in the Commons. At the moment, the law treats pets like any other type of property, but animal lovers argue this needs to change. MPs from all parties have backed the pet abduction bill, which was unopposed, and Tory Anna Firth, who put in the forwarding of the bill, told the Commons, "We are showing by our actions that cats and dogs are not just items, and that abducting them causes real distress to families and to the animals itself." because actions speak louder than words, and this bill will send a signal that if you take an animal, you will be in trouble for it. And we take animal welfare very seriously in the UK, so that's really good news, because when dogs go missing, it's such a stressful time, and if they're gone for a long time or even forever, it's just an awful void for a family to deal with. So if that bill gets put through, that is absolutely wonderful, and hopefully it will stop the thieves, or at least make them think twice before stealing any dogs. You're getting up. Huge thank you to my supporters over on buymeacoffee.com/walking tall. The likes of Lord Alfie of Bullmation, Ella, Jackie, Sophie, Rebecca, Alicia, Gary,